couple of old friends getting reacquainted in the snow here in Buffalo as Rex Ryan and Marvin Lewis's teams get ready to slug it out here in Western New York. Today's game being broadcast. A frustrating week for Bills quarterback Tyrod Taylor. Really a gritty performance last Sunday, especially after he sustained that sprain of his left MCL, that one-point win in Tennessee. But unable to convince Rex Ryan and the medical staff here that he was ready. And so E.J. Manuel, the former 16th overall pick in the 2013 draft, finally gets his next chance to start here in week 6. E.J. Manuel had a chance to visit with him yesterday. The scars of being pulled, Solomon, just 4 games into last season.
Pay throws, let it rip.
First and 10 from the 20. LaShawn McCoy, a lot of real estate in front of him. First down and a lot more. McCoy showing no ill effects from that hamstring injury. Vinny Ray finally brings him down as he gashes him for 33 yards.
100 yards rushing 1 week ago against Seattle.
Longest run as a Bill from McCoy. First and 10, play action for Manuel. His pass over the middle intended for Charles Clay, and now the officials say incomplete.
E.J. Manuel, look at this, right around the shoestrings. But see, it hit the turf, but the ball didn't move.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field has changed. The receiver did catch the ball. Buffalo's ball, first and 10 on the 28.
What a start to Bills' career, and a target that E.J. Manuel did not have the last time he made a start. They fake the handoff from the end around. It's Woods on the catch. Woods through the first 5 weeks, a guy with all his talent. Solomon targeted
Down to the right.
3 tight ends. It's Manuel looking for a seam, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Why throw it when you can run behind a convoy of blockers?
Challenge, and then all Buffalo from that point on CBS. Ryan Hewitt splits out bottom of your picture. Bengals go 3 tight ends. That pass over the middle, complete. Inside the Buffalo 35, it's Tyler Eifert, and it's been his return.
One-on-one coverage in this area of the field.
No team has been inside the red zone more than Cincinnati this season. First and 10, pass out of the backfield. It's Jeremy Hill, breaks a tackle, lunges end zone, touchdown. Monstrous effort by Hill, 13 yards on a catch and run for 6. Take advantage of those Buffalo penalties. Ron Brooks on the taunting, and then Jerry Hughes, the penalty. Jeremy Hill doing the rest for Cincinnati. Play clock down to 3, 3rd and 3. Manuel fires middle of the field. It's intercepted. What a play by that Cincinnati secondary. It's Darquez Denard. 12 yards on a return. Denard, the former first-round pick last season.
The receiver here, he's going to try to get vertical, but look, this ball is just a little bit underthrown. You love the fact that Darquez Denard stays in position, in the hip pocket. Now watch this. Came in from, got to be able to win in this situation.
Fumbled snap. Dalton can only fall on the football as Cincinnati averts disaster. See what Buffalo has done on 3rd down conversions. Much better today than they've been so far this season. 3rd and 3. Manuel has time. Pocket starts to collapse. Pump fakes. Able to get the football out. Wallace Gilberry, as you see Cincinnati asking for the penalty, and that is eligible. They've already attempted 1 pass in his direction. 2nd and 4. Dalton, little screen to Bernard out of the backfield. A lot of green grass in front of him. Crosses the 30, lowers his shoulder to the 25, and now John Duke Williams as Bernard. Dalton from the gun, critical 3rd and 1. It's Bernard, shot out of a cannon into the end zone for the Cincinnati touchdown. 17 yards as the Bengals take their first lead.
Well, you gotta love it.
Next March, 5 plays, 55 yards in just over 2 minutes.
Action and trying to protect the quarterback. They've got to continue to rely on the run.
Manual pump fakes from the gun, 2nd and 14. Near side, boy, he had Clay wide open. Underthrew him. The pressure was coming from Wallace Gilberry. And Manuel was up slowly last week in that victory over Seattle. But they have yet to allow 25 points in a game this season, one of 6 teams to make that claim. Jones along the sideline, able to dance his way across the 45, close to the 50. Penalty marker thrown.
During the return, personal foul, grabbing the face mask on the kicking team, number 88. It's a 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down, Cincinnati.
Clark Harris, the long snapper. Kevin Huber is the holder. Nugent's career long here in Buffalo, 46 back in October of 2013. This one is good from 47 yards out. Cincinnati for Greg Roman. Where do the Bills go on 3rd and 6? Down 10 with all 3 timeouts left. Let's pick up by McCoy. That pass fired far side of the field. Woods with the catch. First down, a pickup of 9. Kirkpatrick. 420 yards of total offense has been held in check. Part of that having to do, Solomon, with the short fields that they've had. The Bills have all 3 timeouts. 1st and 10 from outside their own 45. Daniel swings it. Caught inside Cincinnati territory. 2nd catch of the day for Sammy Watkins. They pick up 9. Good battle between he and Adam Jones.
And they're starting.
Johnson was able to get back in his stance before the snap. Daniel completes. Watkins right on cue, catches it, gets to the 30. Tackled by Vinny Ray. And so he has issues with his composure at times. We've seen that this season. But the evolution in his game has been incredible. 1 timeout for Buffalo, 2nd and 3, under 23 seconds left. Manuel flushed out, gonna throw on the run, end zone, it is caught. Watkins for the touchdown. 22 yards on a strike from Manuel.
This is incredible because they're in a bunch formation and he's lined up with Charles Clay. And look.
And Sammy Watkins is on the field. Got up very gingerly, started to walk to the sideline, and then went down to the turf. And Watkins has been
3 quarters, so he's going to limp in at halftime. They're going to take a look at him, but culminated 15-play, 86-yard drive. Well,
next, after this message and a word from your local station, you're watching the NFL on CBS. First half.
Great field position for the Cincinnati Bengals offense. One of the reasons why they were able to score 17 points in the first half.
Any updates we get, we will pass along as quickly as we can. Play clock down to 3. On 2nd and 8, Dalton airs it out down the middle of the field. It is caught. Miraculous catch by Marvin Jones. Stephon Gilmore with him step for step. How did Jones make that catch? 42 yards down the field.
It's actually good coverage by Stephon Gilmore. But the fact that Marvin Jones really wanted this one. He was running as fast as he could and laid himself out to Theo Bernard. It's not what they want if you're the Bills defensively.
Quick strike, screen pass to the wide receiver. It's Jones, lunging end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Marvin Jones punctuating the brilliant drive with a 10-yard catch and run.
And I think it's evident in some of the wins that they've had so far this year. They're going to be tested again here today, but you get the sense that Andy Dalton is up to the challenge.
Certainly have been to this point. His pass over the middle completes. Mohamed Sanu upset with himself that maybe he didn't have a little bit more after that. The rookie out of Florida State, NFL's Defensive Rookie of the Month in September. Quick strike. This is Green. Quiet in the first half. Now starting to make himself known.
Passing game, and so they're just not able to get to the quarterback. And then when there's times when the quarterback holds it, they still can't get there.
Dalton has him rolling now. This is Bernard inside the 10, down to the 5. Boy, it was so critical for Buffalo to keep the points off the board. Money spent on that defensive front, but so far they've been ineffective in this game. 12th play of the drive that started in their own 22. It's caught into the end zone by Tyler Eifert for the Cincinnati touchdown. They go right at Bakari Rambo. And
This offense, and he's using every single one of them.
Sammy Watkins now officially graded to out, will not return with the ankle. Quick strike, that's A.J. Green at the 46 and a first down. So much talk about halftime favoring Cincinnati. They own the third quarter, now trying to put this game on ice. Jeremy Hill using his 6'1", 235-pound frame, getting downhill 9 yards, and Hill saw him. This is the best at 18 for 29, 3 touchdown passes. Hill breaks free, crosses the 35, nearly to the 30. Corey Graham finally on the tackle, but not before Hill picks up 10 yards. Chance for the Bills to make a statement in the AFC after some disappointing losses here at home. But Cincinnati will build on its lead. Now at 20 as Mike Nugent bangs it through the uprights. Well, the Ralph Wilson statue of the late iconic owner of the Buffalo Bills passed away in March of 2014 at the age of 95. What a legacy he's left here in Western New York. First and 10, E.J. Manuel over the middle. That's caught by the backup tight end, Chris Gregg, the former 7th-round pick.
In their first 5 games, that's rather impressive.
Manuel, 2nd and 9, swings it far side, caught. Woods trips ahead to the 30. Inside
This is Delaney Walker. Tight ends help fuel that offense.
Manuel on 1st and 10, trying to diagnose the defense, eluding tacklers. Look at Manuel using his legs. Inside the 10, you forget Salmon about how athletic and mobile he is. 16.
Like to see him keep his eyes up until he crossed that line of scrimmage.
Manuel had a rushing touchdown, and this is McCoy using his legs into the end zone. First rushing touchdown for LaShawn McCoy as a Buffalo Bill.
And I thought
Incredible rushing title back in 2013. Point after by Carpenter. Good. It's a 13-point game.
Games with NFL Mobile, only on Verizon. And by Subway, the legendary sweet onion chicken teriyaki. Subway, eat fresh.
Passports have been collected, trucks loaded, as the Bills will head to the airport later tonight, make that transatlantic flight to London, where they'll there's a little bit more air comes out of that Bills balloon with Williams gingerly gone to the bench. It's Jeremy Hill buried in the backfield on a first down run. Manny Lawson. They will cart Williams into the Buffalo locker room. And that cart has Marvin Lewis as defensive coordinator. First and 10, here's Manuel. Good on the throw, over the middle, it's caught. This is Gregg again. Able to run out of bounds just inside the 35. That'll stop the clock, so one more play. Entering today. And so a lot of his work has come after Cincinnati built their double digits as Manuel is set. It's Dunlap. And today tied for most sacks in the NFL. That is his 6th.
With so much promise and really so much swagger that just doesn't exist right now. Look at this catch by Chris Hogan.
Hogan off the deflection, incredible concentration, 24 yards as they pick up a first.
To get this team ready to play.
4th and 20. Manuel's going to take a shot and overthrows Woods. And that will do it as the mass exodus to the parking lot is on here at the Ralph. 34-21 as the Cincinnati Bengals are seconds away from matching the best start in their franchise history. Well, you only can hope that Kyle Williams and Sammy Watkins' injuries are not as serious as they looked as the final seconds tick off the clock. Final score 34-21. Cincinnati wins it. Bonus coverage coming up next here on CBS. For Salman Wilcots, our CBS crew, Spiro Ditas saying goodbye from Buffalo. We go to New York and JB.